Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch on a beautifully mild October now day, and we're out on the forecourt, and it is the week before NEC show now. It's Monday today. You might be seeing this video later in the week, and that means the traditional week before the NEC Motorhome show in Birmingham is always a bit quiet, and we don't know why, because people looking at used, there's no used at the NEC, but everybody still seems to go to the NEC. So if you are going to the NEC, or even if you're not, what I'm doing today is I'm going to do a quick 3-4 minute video on each of the brands that we have on site here at the minute, and tell you like an NEC preview. Basically, that's what it is. It's a 2026 an NEC preview. And first one is the Wildax brand. So we are one of Britain's biggest Wildax dealers, and we will have on the stand at the NEC show Kev, our big Canadian mounty lumberjack type character. You can't miss him. He'll be on the Wildax stand down in the camper van hall. Now, what is new with Wildax for 2026? So Wildax do van conversions. They're a Rapido group, but family owned, or family run rather than family owned anymore, based out of Yorkshire, and they do high-end British built van conversions with a European characteristics but British layouts, which is a bit different. And they build them on Ford, they've got the Meteor range, and they build them on Fiat, which they do about 6 or 7 different models on the Fiat, and they do one on the MAN, the Altair. And Wildax's raison d'etre is longer term, year round, off-grid use. So as each year goes by, they're more and more off-grid capable. Things like lithium battery now standard, diesel electric heating now standard. Now, what's going to be new at the show for Wildax? So a couple of things. Number one is you're going to see all Wildaxes now come with the new graphics. Wildax are great. They listen to what customers say, and if there's enough feedback from dealers, customers, owners, clubs, things like that, they will listen. So they brought some graphics back. If you factory order, they are optional, and what we've done is we've upgraded our stock units here that we have in stock with the new graphics. So that's one thing that's new for 2026. Other things that new for 2026, the solar panel goes from an already excellent, I can't remember if it's 140 or 160 watts on the Fiat, that's going up to a 200 watt solar panel, and that's a standard. And the other thing which is quite interesting is, interesting to me if you're a bit of a motorhome geek, everything else is staying the same. Your factory order, you can have your choice of upholstery like we do. So Wildax's ad infinitum have used the CBE control panel, modelled here by one that's been borrowed by my workshop. Now, what they've changed is they've now moved the control panel to all be through the new Truma unit. So this is the Truma heater controls on this 2025 spec van. Does the heating on the hot water. This particular one is diesel and electric, as is standard on all Wildaxes. They are almost gas-free as standard. And pioneering and debuting for 2026, this will be a little bit bigger, and that will control the rest of your van, your water pump, your gauges, your lights and things would all be done on there. So not huge differences for 2026. We've got graphics, we've got different control panel, and we've got a slightly bigger solar panel. Now, the good bit is prices are coming down. Most manufacturers have frozen prices for 2026. Some have gone up a little bit. Not many have come down. Wildax have. So what we've done to reflect that is we've reduced all of our standing ones, which is not many left to be fair, but ones like this has literally just come in. We've reduced these to 2026 prices. So these have come down by, as you can see on this one here, that's come down by £3,500, £4,500, £5,000 off that one, to be fair. That's a big discount, he says, being slightly doubtful of whether that's right or not, but obviously it is. So you got £4,000 off Solaris, 4 and a bit off of Consolation. Meteor, Ford-based van, actually gone up a little bit in price. So I think some of this is down to probably the price, the cost pricings of the base vehicles. And this will differ actually from manufacturer to manufacturer depending on the deals that they're able to cut. Wildax are part of the Rapido group, who obviously order a hell of a lot of Fiats and a lot of Fords. So they probably use their buying power, which has enabled Wildax to lower the prices. So now for 2026, you can literally buy a very, very high spec good quality Wildax for a similar price to a Swift, if not less. And I think that makes these very, very competitive. Full base ones are going up a couple of grand. So this Meteor, which has got the bigger engine, the awning, plus all the rest of the standard spec, like the diesel electric heat and solar panel graphics the Meteor already had. Meteor's going up 2,000. So we've kept the price of this one the same. So you're winning, customers. We've dropped the price of the 25s to match with the new 26 prices, but we haven't raised the price of the one that's gone up. So this one here, you can save a couple of grand. We probably would sell that Meteor. So we've got in stock an Aurora Leisure 6 metre with the end lounge, an Aurora 6 metre with a fixed bed. Unusual we got so many 6 metres. End lounge 6 metre Meteor, 6.36 metre Constellation XL, front lounge. Solaris XL with the big bunks, vertically stacked singles, that's down to 79. That's with our half leather upholstery, optional awning and barbecue point. 6 metre Constellation, and that's the Wildaxes we have in stock, apart from the Triton over there, bless it, the Triton, which has now got £8,000 off, 62,995 brand new. So that's Wildaxes. So to clarify, differences for 2026, graphics are back. Different control panel, slightly bigger solar panel, cheaper Fiats, more expensive Fords, but if we got it in stock, we'll give you the best deal on either one. And for the NEC, oh, the best thing, I forgot, save the best till last, the new Wildax Equinox. So that's the new model that's going to be launched at the NEC. So it's another Ford-based van. So it's based on the 6 metre Ford Transit, and unlike the Meteor, which has got a nice end lounge, the Equinox has got a fixed bed. So it's very much like the layout of the Aurora. So this is a Meteor, so you get this cabinet work. In our vans, oh, they're doing a special upholstery, which is really nice for the Meteor. So you're going to have half dinette there, and a transverse fixed rear bed with Wildax's first full-size van with a pop-top roof. That's based on the Ford Transit. Again, nearly off-grid, a standard lithium battery, big solar panel, diesel electric heating as standard. They're going to be coming in, depends on what spec you go for. With the pop-top, they're going to be coming in sort of top of the 70s, so they're a well-priced van. You can have them with or without the pop-top. So it's 6 metre with a fixed rear bed. It's called the Wildax Equinox. Think Bailey Endurance Swift Trekker, bit like that. It's about spec for spec, couple of grand more than a Bailey Endurance, but it's a Wildax. Very, very good. And the other really interesting thing with it is you can have its 4-wheel drive. So whereas your Swift Trekker, your Bailey Endurance look like an off-roader, the Wildax won't look so much like an off-roader, but you can actually order it to order only. We won't order it for stock with Ford's all-wheel drive system. So it means you can have a 6 metre pop-top or optional fixed bed van conversion with a 4-wheel drive chassis train for starting with an 8, and you'd be paying 120 odd thousand plus for all the Heimers and the Adrias and things on the Merc. Well, this is a transit based fixed bed pop-top 4-berth Wildax Equinox for 88, 89 4-wheel drive. Obviously way less for 2-wheel drive. So that's what's new at the NEC. You're going to see them first at the NEC. Obviously you can't make it, still speak to us. We're still fully open. James will be down here guarding the fort. Otherwise, if you go and see Kev on the stand up there, if you can't find him, go to the desk and ask for Kev. Or if you still can't find him, you're at the NEC, you've got a question on any van that we sell, give us a buzz, 07432 662 558, or you can give James a buzz at base and we'll come and find you. So Wildax Motorhomes NEC 2026 preview. Thank you very much. Goodbye.